Hey beer nerds, how's it going today? Quick homebrew update. I racked my Saison over to a secondary this past weekend. Now, I gotta be honest, this is my first transfer to a secondary, and I think it went really well, but my girlfriend has been making fun of me because, like a nervous parent, I'm spying on this carboy in my closet, just trying to somehow figure out if it's sealed properly and if everything is gonna be okay. Seriously, it's kind of an obsession. But maybe one of you homebrewers who's a little more experienced can comment below and kind of put my mind at ease here. I'm pretty sure at this point there's not supposed to be a ton of CO2 bubbling up through that airlock and not a lot of head on that beer, right? Someone let me know, because I'm a rookie taking things way too seriously at this point. But my main reason for coming on to rambling today was a YouTube friend of mine named Backpacking Brandon gave me a shout out over on his channel and tagged me in his 7 questions for YouTubers video. Now, for those of you like me who are, kind of interested in hiking and outdoor stuff, when you're not pounding back a few cold ones, you should hop over to Brandon's channel because he's got some really great tricks and tips for kind of any skill level of hiker. And trust me, I'm no backwoods explorer, and I get a lot out of his content, so give him a shot. Anyway, I don't normally do a lot of these tag or challenge videos, but I thought it might be nice in case anyone out there wants to get to know me or learn why I do all the crazy things that I do, and why I just sit around and watch beer videos all day. That's all I do. So without any further ado, let's get started with 7 questions for YouTubers. And the first one is, why do you YouTube? So why do I YouTube? Well, I think it's pretty simple. And at this point, I'm perfectly capable of admitting this, but I am obsessed with beer. And YouTube not only provides me with an unwatchable and unlimited quantity of videos out there to feed that obsession, but also an opportunity to take that obsession to a whole new level by making videos. Now, my goal is to bring kind of my own brand of nerdiness and a video style that hasn't really been done much in the brew tubing community. But to be honest, doing this channel has been, a bit of a selfish and fun endeavor by giving myself a real creative outlet for all the beer knowledge I want to stuff into my brain. I'm just really happy and grateful that people have enjoyed the results of this pursuit and like the videos. Second question is, when did you start? Let's see, I uploaded my first video last April, so only about 10 months now. And it's been one of the most engaging things I've done in my life over that 10-month period. I really enjoy every day when I get up and start thinking about ways to improve the channel, different ideas to play with, different things I could go research, and the cool knowledge I can spread using this weird and quirky little corner of the internet. How did I come up with my name? Question number 3. No fancy story about my name here. I was looking for something that brought a little nerd cred, and Beer by the Numbers just kind of had a nice little ring to it. I know it's not some super compelling story, but sometimes ideas just kind of come to you and make a whole lot of sense, Question 4, how long do you plan on doing YouTube? I plan on making videos until I know everything there is to know about beer. So forever, because that's a pretty impossible task. No, seriously, there are thousands of beer books out there, and the industry is growing more exciting each and every year, and I'll keep talking as long as the beer keeps flowing. Question 5, do I make my own thumbnails? Yes, I do. You can tell because they're not of very good quality. My background is in finance, not graphic design or art or beer. So you can tell that the thumbnails probably don't keep up with the level of research that I do. Do I make my own intro and outro? I sure did. It was a lot of fun updating everything at the beginning of this year, and everything looks quite a bit better than it did before. It was a pretty low budget before the start of this year, and you can go back and watch some of those older videos at your own peril. What camera do I use? Well, for the occasional video, I'll use my phone camera, but for most rambles like this, just the crappy webcam that's built into my laptop. Nothing fancy required here. So there you go, 7 questions for YouTubers answered. I guess as is tradition, I should tag 3 people to do the same. So I thought about it, and I'm going to nominate 2 BrewTubers and one of my other favorite channels on YouTube. Of course, no big deal if these folks don't want to do it, just keeping up with this nominating tradition. First, I'd love to hear from Niche, and her channel is Tasting Niche. She has one of my favorite weekly shows about beer on YouTube, World Beer News, where she covers the headlines from the wide world of beer on a weekly basis. If you want to be up to date on beer, she's the one to watch. I'll throw a link to her in below along with these other 2. Second is a good friend of the channel and probably one of the nicest guys doing videos about beer out there, The Drunken One. I love his Manic Monday videos, and he's got some new great gardening videos coming up, and you know, just his kind words of encouragement make me smile every time I hear from him. So Drunken One, you're on notice for crazy YouTuber questions. And finally is one of the few vlogs that I watch on a regular basis, Driving Me Crazy. Driving Me Crazy is a great vlog from a gentleman. I think he lives in Rochester, New York. He just tells stories and gives his thoughts as he drives around to work with his kids, and it's just really compelling stuff. You can find links to all their channels in the description below. And thank you all so much for your support, and I appreciate every view, like, and comment out there. Cheers, beer nerds.